Hello everyone, Eli here, and today's video is how I was lucky enough to go to the Awdry Extravaganza 5. So once we finally got there, we had a little look around. We had a look in the fan tent, and then we waited for the next engine to come. And we saw Duke and some trucks, and later on, as you'll see, we'll see Rusty. And George was there, a very unexpected guest. And then we saw Duncan. Poor Duncan was having an overhaul at the time. And then Rusty came into the station just before we went to the exhibition. And now that brings us to the exhibition. Whilst I was waiting, I had a look around the existing Awdry exhibition. And once they let us in, oh boy. There was information, there was props, there was all sorts absolutely everywhere. Season 7's Thomas there. because of the face and the eyes. Yeah, I think that's season 7. Oh man. Me? I don't want And the crazy part was, all of the props here were original, except for the Thomas and a few buildings. And rolling stock. And they even let me drive one of the Thomas models that was used to interact with the Scarlo engine from season 9 and onward. Once we finally looked all around the wharf, we went into the fan tent and had a look in there. Came out again to see Sir Handel coming up. It's now picnic time. So once we had exited the exhibition, and then we came to the station and Sir Handel was waiting there for us. And then we took some pictures, and then we got on. And then we left the station and we were on our way. And then we stopped at Dildock station to fill up on water while everyone else got out the carriages to take pictures of Sir Handel. And then we were on our way again. And then we finally arrived at the end station, forgive me if I say this wrong, Abercyrowen station I think it's called, but anyway, we got there and then we took some photos, and then Sir Handel went back around the train and we had our picnic. And then we went back down the line. And we had the joy of seeing Carl on the way back. He was racing alongside the track, and we just saw him pull into a lay-by and then zoom off. I didn't record this, which was a bit stupid, so that's why I've just explained it. Once we'd finished the picnic, we went back down to the wharf and then got some more trains up to the top and then back down.
The dream team on this one. Dave? Coverage and Jack?
I was trying to remember how.
Abercaroen, I think it's called. Yeah, I'm not sure. But we had a look at Awdry's old layouts. So we'll have a look at that in a sec.
You just do it 20 minutes ago.
Strong language in public. He's over there. Yeah, he's
Back up.
If we were involving one. I'm trying to figure out.
Georgia, knock it out. Here. There we go. Ooh.
At least I can hear this one,
Yep.
so I know
Go
it's.
back. I know where I'll lead to. I know where I'll lead to. That there. I see it. I already see it. No, he's out from my leg. I know where the tunnel will lead it to. How to get up as well. He's gonna go up there or.
And here is some more props and information from the show. The finale. So once we finished looking around the exhibitions, we went back to the wharf and everyone was there, getting ready for the photo that was going to be taken soon. And once everyone had moved into place, and then there was even more chaos when the drone came out to get ready for the photo. And then all the engines were whistling wildly as all the fans cheered on.
great clumsy roadhog. It's my inner key.
His neck is snapped. No one's gonna miss him.
No, no one is. Dazzled. Absolutely.
There, isn't it?
And then we stayed to watch George get on his flatbed and get ready to go home. Well, now we've come to the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching this video. This is probably one of my longest videos ever. So, thank you for sticking around to the end. And sorry for the lack of updates recently. I have been a bit preoccupied with some stuff. And also, my friends have been wanting to play with me a bit. Quite a bit, more like. And I've been lazing off a bit. I hope to be making more content in the future. And next year, or well, next time when the Awdry extravaganza is on, I'm hopefully going to go with Little Pannier, Ben the Train Spotter, and maybe even Dollface Douglas and Mr. X Trains. But so that'll be exciting, but it might be 5 or so years, just depending on how long the Taliquin takes to decide to do it again. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.